I belong with the misfits.
Nearly 30 years, we have been a partner to the communities in Northeast Iowa, fulfilling the energy needs of our neighbors and friends. A good partner knows your business and understands your needs. Providing the highest level of service possible is our mission. Our customers count on us to reliably and safely deliver the fuel products they need to keep their productivity high whenever the need arises. We are continuously improving our capabilities by adding storage, improving the fleet, or utilizing new technology. We've put together a well-rounded team of specialists who welcome the opportunity to answer your questions and assist your plans. These efforts result in a better experience for our customers. At Johnson Oil, we're in business to be partners in your success.
So at LR Falk, our goal is to provide the stable foundation for our employees, their families, our customers, and our communities to thrive. Try our best to do that every day. Throughout the history of our company, one thing that really sets us apart is we still are a family-owned business. LR Falk was the company and still is the company. Part of the reason he started getting into the mining industry was he was hauling cat tractors and saw an opportunity where here's some big equipment. I think he saw that gravel and limestone was going to be a huge commodity. I think one thing that probably LR had to his advantage was the way he treated people, the hard work that it was. You weren't going to get people to do that unless they trusted you. And I don't think he ever wavered from his core values, his own, which I think were the same as ours. His family came first. Honesty and quality, and do it with flair, but also knowing that he needed to keep growing and keep learning. LR and Dave, were hard workers, obviously good businessmen, treated their employees well.
You've got to produce a good product and be honest how you treat your customers, and I guess that's kind of the main thing.
Things that I try and do is just like them, different than them, but the same ideas, to be financially strong. We need to have that foundation for things to happen. And I think that's really what I'm so proud of, is that we have stood the test of time through a lot of different things, a lot of different innovations. Keeping the equipment modern, even just trying new innovations in the crushing world. Ag Line. That's a place where we probably have one of our biggest partnerships between the ag community and ourselves to provide a quality product and also haul it and spread it. LR Fall Construction Company creates products that everybody uses in their everyday life, whether they know it or not. Whether it's a road, a basement, a sandbox. We want to be hands-on owner-operators. And I think that's important for the employees too, is there's not an employee here that, that I wouldn't do their job if I could. Partnerships might be the biggest word, because our employees, it's a partnership. Our customers, it's a partnership. Our communities, we feel, is a partnership. The dealers, the salespeople, the mechanics that come on site, it's a partnership, and we're working together to keep this going. You have to be thinking 2 weeks, 2 years, 20 years down the road, because I don't think that LR Fall Construction has ever just said, hey, we're good enough. We're still running the business the way LR wanted us to run it. Quality products and service can't take a back seat. For 100 years, we've been there for who needs us.
We are currently in our 10th year of operations here at Bet Roofing. One of the most exciting things about owning a business has been just seeing us grow over the course of that decade, from starting out again pretty small to what we're able to accomplish in the amount of square footage of roof we put on.
So this year will be our first year of being full-time roofing. So kind of what our plan is to keep on doing what we're doing right now, but obviously we want to expand and grow upon the business and probably branch out into different communities in North Iowa.
One of the things that we really pride ourselves on at BET Roofing is the people that sell you your roof, the people that give you estimates, are the ones that actually are on the job site every single day, putting shingles on your roof, looking over projects, and just making sure that things are held to the highest quality that you would expect for your home. We know that roofing can be a pretty crucial part to protecting your house from the elements, so we make sure to be as responsive as possible to get out to your house, and if we need to cover something up short term, but we try to also make a priority of as our customers contact us and reach out to us, getting them on the list and moving forward as soon as possible.
I enjoy the manual labor of it. Some people don't enjoy that, but I'm one of those people that do, and I enjoy the work. It's very fulfilling, and you get to see what you accomplished every day, and working with the people is probably one of the biggest things that I enjoy too. It's fun to seeing people satisfied with the work you do.
One of my favorite parts about roofing is seeing the physical progress you make on the job site each day. You get a lot of satisfaction from driving by properties you've done in the past and seeing what you've done and being proud of what you're able to accomplish. Definitely is a lot of hard work, but it's definitely worth it in the end as well.
Real estate, automobiles, RVs, and dreams. Whether you are buying your first home, taking a dream vacation, or paying for life's little extras, we have a loan that will fit your needs. Saint Ansgar State Bank, local since 1891.
Broadcast is brought to you in part by Box K Beef, premium wholesale beef, from our place to your plate.
For all your electrical needs, contact the boys at Al's Electric in Saint Ansgar, Iowa. Proud supporters of Saints Athletics.
Brought to you in part by Gordy's Repair in Stacyville, Iowa.
Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it. Contact Agent Brian Putney with offices in Saint Ansgar and...
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Canine Cabin Kenneling and Pet Services in Stacyville, Iowa.
honest, hardworking employees working together to create the best product and get it to our customers in the most time-efficient manner to keep the ag industry moving.
We embrace a holistic approach to crop production, focusing on soil, seed, and plant health. K2 Agronomy, helping our customers to achieve the maximum return on their investment.
Team's experienced agents understand the unique risks and needs of the agricultural community. They offer competitive rates and comprehensive coverage to protect your farm, equipment, crops, and livestock. Choose Focus Insurance for reliable service, market expertise, and peace of mind.
All right, hello and welcome to Osage, Iowa, where the JJV boys, Saint Ansgar Saints, are going to take on the Osage Green Devils. Candle Genius here with Not Your Average Joe.
Good evening.
Got some new things going on tonight, Joe. Got a fancy scoreboard. So first things first, please forgive us if it's not exactly 100% on time. I'm sure it'll be accurate, 100%. But just maybe a little delayed in its accuracy.
Right.
So.
Its accuracy may not. We're trying something new. We talked about that's what we like to do with these JJV broadcasts. We'd be here anyway. Eric and I do obviously watch our two little guys out there, so cute, play basketball. So we thought we'd bring it to the masses that also want to see this. Those folks around the world tuning in for a little freshman basketball. So while we're at it. We're going to test out. We talked about some. If you've joined us in the past about some of the cool scoreboard stuff that's out there, this is a half step. This is the manual way to get the pretty scoreboard. So we're going to see if we can broadcast and keep the score accurate and the time somewhat close. If you see the score or the time, like jump 6 seconds at once, that's that's just an adjustment. Don't worry about that. So we'll see, and we'd love your feedback. So if you like it better, you like the old way better, whatever, let us know. This is a test, and only a test.
And only a test. But again, what a fun time to do it. What a great place to do it. There's many teams out there who aren't gonna push JV games out at all. And you know what? We just love doing it. We know that it means a lot to those of you out there watching. Take a look at here. We're really blessed. We have the one, the only Big E, Ethan Peterson, out there reffing tonight. That is not his dad. It's supposed to be JR, but it's not. JR, if you're listening, I hope you get better, man. I hear you're not feeling the best.
We will help with any officiating needs here from the booth. No problem.
Yeah, we're pretty accurate in our call-ins.
we already told Big E that we'd be happy to help him out if he needed it.
We even offered to mic him up. Joe, you're not going to believe this. He declined.
He declined. Yeah, I think that's probably a smart move by that young man. Good decision.
That's a product of good parenting and a Mitchell County education right there.
That's exactly right.
Saying no when the right opportunity arises. I say right in quotes, by the way. The right opportunity arises as we're getting ready here for tip-off.
We're about ready to go. 6 minutes on the clock. You see our live scoreboard adjusted already to a 6-minute quarter that we'll have this evening. Winning a Hillman Beeland Sparrow and Squire. Sparrow right off the bat starts off the hot scoring, keeps that going just like the other night. And the Saints are on the scoreboard thanks to winning the tip and a little run out for oh my goodness, Hudson Sparrow. Don't tell him I almost got it wrong. Beeland Skies for the rebound. I saw air under both feet.
That was a lot of air under both feet there, Joe Beeland.
That was a beautiful.
He's got his brother's genetics, which came from one of the parents.
Yeah, we're assuming mama. I think that's fair. Good feed from Sparrow to Hillman, but the little runner won't go. But good feed. Keep doing it. Keep working it up.
Keep working it in.
Errant pass corralled by Beeland. Squire brings it up for the Saints.
Osage Green Devils with 7 tonight. It looks like the Saints have 8. See 3 on the bench, and there better be 5 on the floor.
Squire finds Landon Hillman inside, and he's got his first bucket. Good assist there for Squire.
2 points there, Mr. Beeland.
2 points.
I know we got a little getting used to. So I'm just not trying to draw attention to anything here, but
I appreciate that. Landon Hillman gets the rebound.
let's find ways to just kind of eloquently make the
There
statement.
you go.
4-0
Yeah,
Saints are
right.
up.
When you say the score, I'll know. That means, Joe, you missed it. Travel is going to be the call. Brennan, the offense, the Saints look pretty good here to start this. This young group has gotten a lot better. We've talked about it from the beginning. That's why they play these games, right? It's not always going to be pretty, but we're going to play well and figure it out and try to get better week to week and day to day. And I think that's what we've seen here.
It feels like they've been doing exactly that. I was really happy with how they played that last game. Just a lot more aggressive play by these guys.
Yep, absolutely. Foul on the Green Devils there, I guess is the call. So we'll see if we get them a foul on the scoreboard. We did.
Look at that. That's not your average scoreboard operations, mister.
I tell you what, a lot going on here. Stolen away from Winia. This is number 3, Beelan hot in pursuit. Gets down there, alters the shot enough. Won't fall for Osage. And here comes Hudson Sparrow the other way. Beelan for 3. Oof. No good. Chased down by Squire. He tips it back into Hillman. Sparrow. Going to kick it back out. We'll start the offense again. No good, Winia, but he follows his own shot. Kicks it back out. Good job by the Saints. Getting every loose ball here early tonight.
Now, those offensive rebounds, that makes a huge difference in the game, especially early when maybe shots aren't going, your arms don't quite have that figured out yet. New gymnasium. Kids love playing here, by the way.
Sparrow. No shot clock tonight. And Sparrow banks in the 3.
Banks it in.
The Saints lead 7-0. Good start for the Saints here in Osage tonight. JJV boys basketball. Good defense inside. That's Hillman and Squire force the bad pass. Osage does corral it. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Stolen away by Beeland. The beneficiary of an errant pass. We'll take that.
Yes, we will. Heads
Squire.
up play to get his hands on it.
Foul committed by number 3 for Osage. That's the second foul for Osage. Subs coming in. Landon Hillman is going to go out. Mason Beeland out. And Huddy Sparrow out. In Griffey Brum, Dylan Nunez, and Alex Gonzalez.
Possession arrow favors Osage. Or, I'm sorry, Saint Ansgar, correct?
I believe that is not correct.
I'm looking at the light on the board down below us. It feels like
that's what it says, isn't it?
The tip went our way, but so I looked at it on our scoreboard, and I'm comparing it to what I see below us, and I think it's right. There wasn't a jump ball in here, was there?
I don't think so. Squire for 3. No good. Tipped out of bounds off of the Saints. It'll go Osage's way. Saints lead 7-0.
Better than average viewership already here, not your average Joe. Thank you for those of you who are out there watching tonight.
I did not start the clock, and it's because the clock in the arena has not started. So I don't know if there it starts. So I guess we'll. So if you notice the clock didn't start, that's just really good work by your scoreboard operator here in the booth. I just happened to look up, like, are we close? And I noticed it wasn't running. Good pass inside. Squire finds Winnie, who kicks it back out to Squire. I might have said Sparrow. I meant there's too many S's.
Well, he was getting a bear hug. It was hard to see his number. He was literally getting a hug.
That's funny.
A lot of love on that floor tonight.
Osage still looking for their first basket of the night. Saints defense has been strong early on. Long three won't go. Rebound. Gonzalez. Squire's going to bring it back up, and the Saints will look to set up their offense. Under a minute to go. Ball tipped away, but out of bounds off a Green Devil. That's Tabbert, number 5. We should note, the youngest Uhlenhop, Griffin, is a freshman, is not playing tonight. So it is interesting, right? The dynamics of when you get into high school here, and those things are just different where, hey, your best guy may not be on the court because we need him for varsity. So still a steal and a run out there for Sullivan, and he gets the Green Devils on the board, 7-2.
That was a really good play by Sullivan on that, to get that steal, the fast break. Get it finished, get it in the hoop, right? Which we know for these younger guys can be difficult sometimes.
Out of bounds, off of Saint, it'll be Osage basketball. Three is Sullivan. 2 is Hallback. Stolen away by Gavin Squire, pass ahead to Alex Gonzalez. Knocked away, though, by Green Devil. Now we got a race for the basketball. Tabbert wins that race and lays it up and in for his first bucket of the night, and the lead is 7-4, Saints. 20 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Saints need a bucket. A little bit of a drought here for the Saints.
Yeah, 7-4 is the score here in Osage.
Alex Gonzalez makes the bucket there. And the Saints lead 9-4.
Now that ends a bit of a drought for Alex. Alex was commenting. They had a few boys over after school today where Alex was commenting, it's been over a month since I've scored any points. Well, you can't say that anymore, kid.
That's just exactly what we needed, was that right there to get him healthy.
You got it.
And after quarter number 1, it is Saint Ansgar 9, Osage 4.
And with that, always at the first quarter, we always take a moment there at the end of the first quarter, take a moment to thank Farmer State Bank and Grain Millers because of their generous donations. Our Saints students get into our home athletic events totally free of charge. And you probably know by now, if you're watching, we utilize Give. But we got a couple of really nice donations today, Joe. We really appreciate those of you who are willing to donate, who appreciate what we're doing. Our goal is to keep this thing totally free of charge. It's clearly not a free thing to do, although we're willing to donate our time. There's still a lot that goes into making this happen. So if you're out there and you're watching and you feel so compelled, please feel free to scan that code. We'll keep that up in the corner of the screen the whole game. If you'd rather get online, it's givebutter.com/SaintsFan. Or you can mail a check, as we got a couple of them today. Thank you for those generous donations. P.O. Box 371, Saint Ansgar, Iowa 50472. And on to the second quarter. Saints are up 9-4 against the Osage Green Devils.
Yeah, good quarter for the Saints. Good start here in Osage. Good ball movement for Osage. Tipped away there by Landon Hillman. Job, Lando. 9-4, quarter number 2.
You're doing a good job with that clock, Joe. Joe and I were talking earlier about how hard it's going to be to keep these clocks matched up, but whenever I see a difference, Joe gets it corrected right away. This guy's a phenom, folks.
The time, I'm so focused on the time that part's actually easy, and the points are hard. So
I'll help you with the points.
That's going to be our cue. You say the score, I know to look to correct it.
Perfect.
I love it. That'll be fun. We'll and like I said, the long-term solution for this is going to be beautiful. We just gotta master it. And I know Janie's out there listening, so he's going to help us with that. Get the next step.
Janie, we're excited. All the Saints TV fandom is excited for what Janie brings to the table.
And we think it's going to be even easier than what we talked about this weekend, by the way, Janie. I'll text you tomorrow. I got solutions. Potential solutions. We just need your help from a technical aspect to pull it all together. Foul there on the Saints. That will send. I'm trying to look at a number. Is that Tabbert? You got a 5 there, Eric? Can you tell from your angle? Yep, that's Tabbert. We were just at an angle where I couldn't see the number. So he's at the line shooting 2. Makes the first. He's got 2 points on the night. Make it 3 now. Dylan Nunez out for the Saints and Gavin Squire in.
Didn't know ESPN.
No,
Funny little
we're getting
ESPN text here.
We are we're constantly getting berated by our spouses in the chat.
Yes, we are. You know, we should probably get a fan cam out there. If I send a little text link, we get a fan cam coming from the ladies' side.
Maybe that's what we need.
We probably do.
Gavin Squire misses the three, rebounded by the Green Devils. Tabbert finds Hallback, who makes his first bucket of the night.
Great shot by Hallback on that. We talk about the high arching shot that just drops, just a splash through the net. That was a beauty. The Saints lead is down to 1, Joe. It's 9-8.
Saints are up 7-0 at one point early in this one. Gone cold offensively. The defense for the Green Devils has picked up the pace. Gonzalez's shot won't go. Rebound for Olsen for the Green Devils.
A bit of duress there for Olsen, but he manages to come out with that.
Three's no good by Tabbert. Hillman gets the rebound. Squire will bring it up for the Saints. Hudson Sparrow wide open for three. Nothing but nylon. And Hudson Sparrow's feeling it tonight after his performance the other night, last week. He comes out tonight and has 5 in the early going. Hudson's got her warmed up.
Is that
all that time in the barn?
Is that his second 3? I feel like. What do you have for points over there?
I have 5 for him.
All right.
The first one was a 2, is what my little scoreboard said, or my paper says, but that's potentially wrong.
Well, no, if your scores add up, you're right. I don't always track this stuff very well, but yeah, these guys, I like to see them hitting threes. That makes Papa proud.
Yeah, that's fun to see, isn't it? Osage passing it around here. This is Hallback. Back to Tabbert at the top. Nothing doing inside against Hudson and Alex down there. They have the inside closed.
Yes, they do.
Short shot for Huseman won't go. Rebounded by the Saints. Hudson thought about another 3. Instead, drives, lays it up. No good. Rebound. Hallback. 12-8. Saints lead. Foul called on Landon Hillman there. It'll be the second foul of the quarter for the Saints. And Hallback goes back to the line, shooting 2. First one's no good.
Brad Ames is out there watching again here, Joe. Thanks, Brad. Compliments to us on the scoreboard update. He likes your scoreboard.
Okay, so we're looking for feedback there. So if you are just joining us, let us know if you like this way or the old way better. If the beauty of this one is we can put it anywhere, we can move it wherever we want.
Yeah,
all that good stuff.
You got it.
Osage makes 1. I believe that was Tabbert. Made 1 of 2. And watch the scoreboard right here. Watch this. Watch this. I started a little early, so I just add a second, and bang, we're back on. Actually, I think the scoreboard operator started a second late, if I'm being honest. But Hudson Sparrow with 7 or 8 tonight, depending on how you do your math. I don't know if that was a 2 or 3. We may have missed it.
I think that was a 2.
I am short on my points on my little board. So,
are you short by 3?
Yep, okay. I am.
So I believe Hudson hit a 2, then a 3, and then another 3, and then now 2.
Wow,
he is on fire.
Hudson Sparrow.
That's what I was like. If you're
points.
off 3,
I am exactly
pretty sure
3.
he hit a 3.
I see what I thought you meant. The first 2 might have been a 3, but you're saying
no, it was
we
2
missed
then a
3 completely.
Yep, it was 2, 3, 3, 2. I think.
Gotcha.
I'm not trying to show favoritism.
No,
He's just having a night.
I believe you because I'm 3 point. I don't have enough written on my sheet, so I definitely am missing one somewhere. Good job by Gavin Squire there. Knocks it away.
Great job to knock that out.
Hillman comes away with it. Gets it back to Squire, who sets up the offense for the Saints. Gets himself in a corner. Smartly bounces it off of a Green Devil and out of bounds. Saints retain possession here.
It takes some basketball expertise and experience, really, to understand that. The situation is, it's either going to be their ball or our ball. If I bounce it off of him, we get it back.
It could be ours instead, and that feels better. Foul called on the Winia floater. The floater does not go, but he's fouled by number 40, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. Well, Green Devils commit their second foul of the quarter. Colton Winia
Beautiful shot.
Makes the first. He has his first point of the night with that bucket. Saints extend their lead to 6. Can match their biggest lead at 7. At one point it was 7-0 with this, and they do.
Beautiful shot by Colton Winia. 2 free throws in a row. That's how you win games.
Colton's got 2 tonight. Saints lead by 7. Who'd they call that on? Hudson?
Huddy.
Give Hudson the foul on that. The Saints' third. Not a shooting foul, and they...
The officiating has been excellent tonight.
It has.
No, I'm not sure about that foul on Hudson. Actually, I do. We should have called it earlier.
3 won't go. Good rebound by Winia.
That's a shout out to Big E, of course, if he's watching his own self later. He's the kind of guy that...
That's right.
Always looking for self-improvement, so he might. I'm just not sure there's much to improve on, Joe.
I hear you. I hear you.
Saints up 16-9 here with a 106 remaining in the first half.
Osage looking inbound. Stolen away. Hudson Sparrow with a run-out layup up. No good. Put back up by Hillman, and that one goes.
Put back for Hillman.
Landon Hillman has 4 points. Osage going to pass it around, looking for an open shot here.
Well, he said earlier that Osage is doing a great job of keeping that shorter shot in the middle closed.
Yep. They get a couple off, but cannot make either one of them go. But they do come down with the offensive rebound after it's tipped around.
Taking her back
like you said,
outside.
Good defense by the Saints, not allowing anything easy inside. The announcer's curse works perfectly. The floater goes, and Lando, I believe, is called for the foul on that one. Landon Hillman with the foul for the Saints. So it'll be an and one opportunity. My sheet believes that's the 4th foul, but the scoreboard only says 3. So we'll see what happens.
It does only show 3 on the scoreboard.
We're going to go with the scoreboard and take one off. We're going with 3. I like 3 better anyway.
You
Hudson.
Can't complain with that. Great shot, great play by
My
Hudson
goodness.
Sparrow.
Playing like a man possessed. He has 12 points in the first half here in Osage and has single-handedly tied Osage's output at 12. Needed a performance like that out of that young man.
That was I gotta give credit on that buzzer beater. That was a really good shot at exactly the right moment.
This is
who was that, Joe?
I don't know. It was Tabbert. I'm almost sure of it, and I was so like wow, that just happened. I mean, that's a turnaround. He's facing the wrong way. Grabs the ball, prevents it from going out of bounds, and somehow finds the bottom of the net with a 3-pointer from about 30 feet.
Oh, that's hilarious. So we've got, really, really great play. That's, you know what? It's funny because this Osage team is pretty dang good at buzzer beaters, and they're usually, obviously, we see a lot of those against us. Score is Saints 20, Osage 15 here at the half. They got a shortened, abbreviated 5-minute half, which leaves us with about 4.5 minutes remaining to hear from our sponsors. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. Stick around.
2-4.
For a great place to watch the game, try CB Brandt's Pub and Grill in Saint Ansgar. Want to see today's specials? Facebook search CB Brandt's Pub and Grill. 1,000 followers, can't possibly be wrong.
Work or for play, having a driver's license is pure freedom. Saints Driving School offers year-round driver's education classes. Why would you wait? Call 641-420-3594 today.
And doers. And the right skills can turn dreams into reality. We partner with businesses and universities to get you to the next level, leading the way with intention and purpose. So when you graduate, your dream becomes your reality. We educate, we partner, we lead, so you can dream big. North Iowa Area Community College.
Bank has a strong commitment to farmers. We provide the highest level of service with quick turnaround time, competitive interest rates, flexible payment options, and the ability to work with you on any size loan. Our agricultural banking specialists are experienced in farming and understand the important role agriculture credit plays in your operation. Because of our ability to make local credit decisions, we respond quickly to your total agricultural financing needs. Saint Ansgar State Bank, helping you meet your financial goals.
As a family-owned business since 1922, we have a good feel for what it takes to be a strong and growing member of the local economy. Our hope is that our customers and employees have a warm and welcoming experience each and every time. We strive to communicate a clear vision and plan for individuals, our company, and our community's success. We work to ensure that the quality of all of our people, our products, and our services stand the test of time. If you would be a good fit for our company in a mechanical or managerial position, we would love to hear from you. Benefits include competitive pay, 401k, health, dental, and life insurance, flexible spending accounts, vacation, and holiday pay. Because we believe it's more than just a place to work. It's a place to call home.
All right, we are back here with the second half. The clock is set for 6 minutes. Third quarter begins right now with the Saints inbound. Saints up 20-15 here to start the second half of this one.
So if the Saints inbounded, then the possession arrow needs to go the other way, right? So it's Osage has the possession arrow. That's Tabbert.
Yeah, that's a great point. It is still showing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we'll get that figured out as we go. Winia inside, can't make the jumper go, gets his own rebound. Finds Hudson, who's feeling it tonight with 12 points in that first half. Gavin Squire for three. Won't go. Rebound Green Devils. The lead is just 3 after being 7 a couple of times.
The Saints have led this entire game. They were up by as much as 7 and as little as 1. Right now, they lead by 3. The score is Saints 20, Osage 17.
Foul called on the Saints there. I didn't pick up a number. Did you?
I did not.
I didn't either. So that's all right. We'll just send Tabbert to the line shooting 2. Misses the first. He has 7 points tonight.
I'm noticing, so Joe, you built the scoreboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your green is perfect. It is exactly the floor color.
It does match the floor, doesn't it?
You did a fine job.
He misses both. Landon Hillman gets the rebound, but the pass is over Beeland's head, and it'll go back to the Green Devils here.
I'm guessing that one's going to go on number 21, Hudson Sparrow.
It might. 2 more coming for Tabbert. That didn't hurt us last time. Let's see if we can get by with it again. Oops. See, I gave that foul to the wrong team. I simply hit a button and boom, it erases it. It's amazing.
The power.
Amazing what you can do. 5:02 to go in the third quarter. Saints lead 2017. Tabbert, I was going to say Hallback, but that's Tabbert at the line. Misses that one. The rebound's pulled down by Hudson Sparrow. The defense for the Green Devils, the hustle quotient is way up after that first 5 minutes. Coach was not happy with their start. They played much better defense since.
Tough pass goes over Colton Winia's head there. Osage retrieves the ball, and to the other side we go.
3-pointer won't go. Out of bounds to the Saints.
Sweet move by Mason Beeland, sticking his butt out there and keeping the Osage defender from getting that rebound. He knew it was going to be Saints' ball if no one touched it. Good job, Mason Beeland. Kid's got a birthday coming up tomorrow.
You know, I heard it's tomorrow. I heard that. Going to be 15 big ones. So happy birthday, Mason Beeland. If you happen to be listening, you see him tomorrow, give him a hard time. He'll appreciate it.
I hear he likes hugs. Is that true?
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny. But generally, Beelands aren't huggers, so I'll give you that hint. So go ahead and offer him a hug.
You're not saying that he's creating an average huggers out of Beelands because how much he loves them?
That's right.
Loves them enough for everybody.
Blocked by Colton Winia, but he gets called for the foul. He blocked it clean, but then I think his hand ran into the young man's face, head, and neck area, which I believe he can't do. Oh, I'm off a second on the scoreboard. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Fixed it. That's kind of fun.
If you're watching from home and you're just joining us, Joe's having a heyday on the scoreboard that he is entirely in control of.
I am the master of the universe in this case.
You are
35 was Huseman, makes 1 of 2. Timeout called by Osage. So we're going to get a full timeout here. 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Saints lead 20-18 after that made free throw. The Saints have led the whole way. We're up 7 early to start and have maintained somewhere between a 2 and 7 point lead. Kind of gone back and forth. The start of the third quarter here, the Saints offense can't get anything going. It was 15-20 at the end of the first half. So the Saints have not scored here in the first 2.5 minutes.
They do show 3 team fouls on the board for the Saints. The possession arrow hasn't moved the entire game. So I think Joe is actually the official possession arrow. But I got a feeling if we go to jump ball and they look to the score table, they're going to say Saints.
Yeah, right. Even though the Saints inbounded to start the third quarter here, and there have not been a jump ball. So we'll see. I bet Big E down there's probably got it in his head.
Either that or, did they do something special? Let me see. He's got like a special way he holds his whistle. Like some of those guys just have a special way they do things to know. But
the way they communicate with each other. So if you've ever sat in on any kind of referee discussion or clinic or anything like that, it is interesting, though. You know, they communicate lots of different ways on the court. And usually they're nonverbal because they don't want to be standing out there going, I don't know, did you see it? I didn't see it. So instead they have a little signal for that. Like, hey, I might not have seen that. Could you help? Called travel down there? Is that what that was?
I'm going to go with that. I was looking through my tiny screen.
I hear you.
Whatever it was, Big E didn't like it. Or Big E's partner. I'm not sure what his name is. We'll call him Little E.
That sounds good. Stolen away. Colton Winia. But Osage returns the favor and steals it away back the other way. Three on the way, no good. Rebound, Beeland.
It may have been off of Winia's
It kicked
head
off
on
of
that.
Winia. It sure did. Hopefully he's all right.
So you've had assists on rebounds. That would be Winia's.
That would be he'd have an assist. I like the way you think. Sparrow feeling it, three, no good. Rebound, Beeland. Good job there by Mason to get involved, get in front of that thing, and get the beneficiary of the foul call.
Tough to not call a foul on that one. He did have his hands on the ball, but he was wrapped around his body. So
you call it inserting yourself into the situation. Let me help you with that. So it'll be Saint Ansgar basketball.
You're right. The defense is
stout.
So much more stout this quarter. Two-point game.
Pass goes out of bounds there. It'll be Saint Ansgar basketball, leading by 2. Yeah, Saints have not scored in this third quarter. Getting good looks, getting the offensive run in a lot of cases, but just not being able to get it to fall. Squire, little floater goes.
Great job by Winia and Squire to make that one happen. Get him out of this rut.
Yeah. Squire's got his first basket of the night to break the scoreless drought for the Saints. And right on cue, Gertz comes down and buries a 3.
And we have a 1-point game here in Osage. Again, more defense. Pass stolen. Shot missed. Winnie with a rebound.
He's fouled. Just the second foul of the quarter on the Green Devils. Minute 57 to go in the third quarter. Saints lead 22-21. What's been a good game here in Osage? These Saints JJV boys have been playing a lot better the last couple of weeks, and it's showing tonight.
It really is. They played so much better the last couple of weeks. So much more aggressive, less timid, more calculated, I think, in how they're moving the ball and setting up plays.
Yep, and they had that long break. They had quite a few days off there, and for a young team, that gives you an opportunity to practice a bunch, work on some things, and they've shown that work paying off the last couple games. They have, 5 of these left?
Wow, Winnie with a shot.
Pretty shot.
You know what? I don't know what that is. Their regular season finishes after the high school is done. High school last regular season game is February 5th. These guys play till the 8th.
I believe it was 40. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound on a hustle play.
That one looks to go against Winia. 35, I believe he said, on the foul. That's 14 fouls for the Saints here. So any fouls from here on out are going to be free throws for the Osage Green Devils. So far on this one, the free throws haven't hurt us too bad, right?
Right. Yep. Pass out of bounds will be Saints basketball. Leading by 3, minute 8 to go in the third quarter. You know the other trick of this, as long as we just say that's how much time is left on the clock, we're right.
Exactly. The only way you would know otherwise is if you were here. Well, let me see.
Griffin Brum misses the 3 after Alex Gonzalez does a good job of saving it from going out of bounds, but the 3 won't go. Osage sets up the offense on the other end, and their three-pointer nearly banks in. It does not, and Squire gets the rebound. 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Saints lead by 3, looking to add to that. Colt Winia gets it poked away, gets it back, and then is fouled by Tabbert, who looks like he's just committed the first foul he's ever committed in his life, based on his reaction.
I think he had the last foul, too, so he shouldn't be too surprised.
He shouldn't be surprised that that's a foul.
That's okay, kid. Play aggressive. You're all right. We've said it many times. You can't take him home. I like aggressive play. Nothing wrong with it.
I like the kid who owns it, though. Like, yeah, you bet a foul. Right. I got 5 of those.
Yeah,
I used one right there.
That's right.
I was being aggressive. It was a smart, good way to use that foul up. Winia, good move inside. Gets it up and in. And he will go to the line and make it a 3-point play.
Great job, Winia. Fight, fight, fight. Lots of defense. Get the shot up. Power through it. Make it go in the hoop for 2 points and get the extra shot. And that's what he does.
Of course he does just that. 18 seconds to go in this one.
Would you believe, you're not going to, yeah, you'll believe this. Winia had several, countless, I don't even know what the count is, several not your average BLTs before this game.
Several not your average BLTs.
Yeah.
And it certainly has paid off. It looks like you must have fed that Sparrow Boy as well.
Yes, he also had not your average BLTs. I'm not sure how many. I couldn't believe the amount of bacon and bread slices I went through.
Well, we appreciate you having these boys over. Those of you, most of the folks tuning in here tonight are probably friends and family here, most of these Saints guys. So we appreciate that group. A lot of these guys go after school. They have a little time to kill, right? And they've congregated at the Sparrow's house and had themselves a little bit of a pregame meal, courtesy of the Sparrows.
It's fun having them over, and they enjoy it. Also joining us tonight were Landon Hillman, Mason Beeland, Gonzo. Gonzo was there. That's how I learned that he hasn't scored a point in over a month. Although, let's be honest, it's been over a month. Outside of last week, it had been over a month since they played last time. I had to remind him of that. I said, Gonzo, don't be so hard on yourself, man. It's been over a month since you've had a game. But, hey, happy to see him get some points here tonight. Who does have points here tonight, by the way?
So,
John?
yeah, let's go through it. Gavin Squires got 2. Landon Hillman's got 4. Hudson Sparrow with 12. Colton Winia now up to 6 with a 4-point second half here. And Alex Gonzalez has that bucket. So, Hudson Sparrow has carried the young Saints here.
A lot of guys scoring points, so I love that.
But that's what you need, right? A lot of times you need one guy to be over his average. Everybody else does their job, and good things happen. You win basketball games. We've seen it at the varsity level countless times, right? Whether it's Hillman or Drew Powers or Jay Sweeshow or Remster, they kind of take their turns going way over their number and getting us victories. So jump ball is going to be the call. And I did not change the possession arrow last time. That's my bad. So it should be Saint Ansgar basketball here. They get it right.
They got it right.
Big E, right? I believe in this end, got that call exactly
he's
right.
talking to the table saying, hey, guys, look, you got to get this right.
This is important. This is, and he got it exactly right. So now the possession error on our scoreboard is correct. And I can see why they forget to change it, because I just did.
I see them giving them a heads up. It's a good teachable moment there. Big E's dropping an education on these young kids. And I think it's great that they let the kids run the scoreboard and learn a little bit about it and be part of it. So.
Yep, exactly that. Everybody's learning at this level, right? Whether it's the referees or the officials table or the folks in the booth trying to do this broadcast. So everybody gets better. Good opportunity to get that job done. Osage did a good job getting the ball inside, but didn't get an open look, so pass it back out. Three's up, no good. Rebounded by Squire.
We are in the fourth quarter of this one, if you're just joining us. Saints have held the lead the entire game, 27-21, make that 29-21 Saints. 4:41 to go in the game. Osage has come alive here in the second half, turning up the defense quite a bit.
Yep, for sure. Colton Winia with a nice bucket at that and makes it 8 for him on the night, and he's come to life here in the second half. He's got 6 of those here in the second half. Brum to Squire. Squire drives the baseline. Under. Can't make it go. Rebound. Goes to Osage.
Good idea, Squire, on that. Looked like he had a bit of an opening, but I think his legs are a little longer than they were last week, and he's a little faster. He's a little further under that basket than he thought he was. Osage drains 3 on that one. Who was that?
Number 3, Sullivan with the 3. I think that's who that was anyway, or was it number 2? That's number 2. Their numbers are so small. So that was Hallback with the 3.
We're so far up here in this giant gymnasium.
That could be part of it, too.
Should have brought binoculars.
Turnover on the Saints. The ball will go to the Green Devils, who trail by 5. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. No fouls by either team in the first 2 minutes of the quarter. Gonzalez checks out and Mason Beeland in. So we have Sparrow, Winia, Squire, Brum, and Beeland. Again, the Saints doing a good job of denying those passes inside, and when they get them there, they're covered up. Forcing the long shots for the Green Devils. Fortunately for them, they've made a couple of those. Nice bucket there on a dribble drive for Hallback. He's got 7 points tonight. Saints lead is just 3. Sparrow setting up his man, making a decision. Which way am I going to go here? Decides to drive baseline. Thinks better of it after being cut off. Squire comes in, helps him out. But the pass goes out of bounds off of Saint. Osage basketball. Brum checks out. Hillman checks in. Started the clock a little early. We'll just start it a little late here. We'll even her right up. So the clock in the arena is not running at the moment. So that's why our clock here isn't either. Long three won't go. Rebound Hillman. Skies for the rebound. Big Landon Hillman. Make sure there's only one shot opportunity on that possession. Gavin Squire finds him inside. Landon Hillman lays it up and in. And the Saints lead is back to 5.
Great play to extend that and get that lead back to 5 here for the Saints.
Starts
Osage
with that.
gets close, and then the Saints come back and take another lead.
Hallback makes another. He's got 7 here in the second half. 9 on the night. So the Saints did not get credit for that last bucket on the scoreboard here in the gym. Oh, now they do. Now it is. So they just a little late. It is 31-28. That is the correct score. More than anything, I'm checking myself here to make sure I've got it right.
That foul goes against Hallback. Now, that doesn't show team fouls on the board, but we know that there are team fouls.
That's a great point.
That one, number 5, Tabbert, commits the foul.
And he just fouled again, right?
Yes. So that
should be 3 by our math, we believe. Really nice shot, just wouldn't go.
He's been under some duress under that basket. So
he sure has. Rebound Hillman. Good job by Landon. Pulling those rebounds down. Really key in the last 2 minutes of the game, right? Hold them to one offensive look. Pass is stolen away.
Good steal there by Sullivan.
Green Devils look to set up the offense. Open for 3. Instead, goes around him, lays it up. No good. Rebound, guess who?
Landon Hillman, that's who. Count on it.
Minute 28 to go. Saints get it across after an adventure.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure from Osage here with this little time on the clock. Every possession matters.
Yep, minute 10 to go. Saints lead by 3. Hudson Sparrow, 3 won't go. Rebound by Winia, but I believe the foul goes on Osage. Goes against Gertz for Osage.
I'm surprised at that. That looked like Winnie was going to get that one, so a bit of a break.
I thought so too. There's somewhere between 2 and 4 fouls, depending on how you count them. Here in the booth, we have 4. The board does show 2. Minute 3 to go in the game. Saints lead by 3. And there's obviously, with the new rules, those of you who haven't watched a lot of basketball this year, on the 5th foul, the Saints will shoot 2 no matter what, as long as it's a common non-offensive foul. So it...
and the way we're shooting free throws, that matters. If you've never met Scott Winia, there he is. Oh, look, and there is Mrs. Winia as well. And look at that. That's like the fan club right there. This is so fun. I don't know how they just knew that we were doing this, but... Carrie Sparrow watching the game today. Thanks for coming, Carrie Sparrow.
Raucous crowd here in Osage. Both teams having to sit together on the one side, so there hasn't been any blood spilled in the stands yet. That's good. It's a win. There's a lot of good sportsmanship between those two teams. I wouldn't expect anything less.
You got that right. Mitchell County rivalry.
No shot clock here, right? So if you're the Saints, get yourself a really good look.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with burning a few seconds and getting yourself a good look. Up 3, 52 seconds to go.
And honestly, if you're Osage, keep playing the same defense you've been playing because they've been aggressors here today in the second half.
Yep. Nearly get the turnover there. Instead, Winia brings it in. Good job by Squire to avoid that. Sees that guy cutting like, he's going to pick that pass off if I try to throw it. So instead, I'll delay. Get a foul or just out of bounds? I couldn't see the ref there. Just knocked it out of bounds, I believe.
Yep,
Okay.
no foul.
So it'll be Saint Ansgar basketball. After a timeout, looks like the Saints are going to call a timeout here. 33 seconds to go. Let me fix that. 33 seconds to go. 31-28 Saints lead. This has been a fun one. Been a really good JJV basketball game.
It really has. It really has. Well, your team has held the lead the whole time.
And maybe that's why I've enjoyed it so much.
We play Osage. Osage has typically got a good basketball team, so it's fun to see. It's a close one here. 3-point lead. Is that Bill Carlson up there?
The one, the only?
I think so. Let's go.
I bet if we zoomed in, we'd know for sure.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That is the Bill Carlson. Bill, a middle school principal here in Osage, I believe, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, he is. Kim Beelan, Janet Sparrow, Carrie Sparrow.
Gonna get the fan cam going. So Saints are gonna look to inbound. 33 seconds to go. Up 3. Game on the line. Pass comes into Sparrow, and he's fouled. Be interesting to see what they do here, which book we look at. That is 5 fouls. So I hear the ref immediately say that's 5. Never mind, he did not. It is 5, but we play on.
Let's foul on number 2 Hall back there. Was right in front of the referees, kind of reaching around him and slapping at that ball. And
foul on Osage. I'm calling that 6. The scoreboard says 4. And
you're talking team fouls.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually
Okay.
plays into the Saints' favor here because they can just continue to burn clock without going to the line. Now, on this next foul, they will go to the line. So Hudson Sparrow goes to the line. 21 seconds to go in this one.
Sullivan commits a foul there. Sparrow to the line. 2 shots.
Big free throws coming here for Sparrow. Pressure is no thing for this young man.
He's ice cold.
Ice in his veins, makes the first for his 13th point of the night. A 4-point lead looks real good here, Mr. Sparrow. Yes, it does. Hudson Sparrow has 14 points on the night, and the Saints lead. But just like that, they come back the other way and hit the 3. The Green Devils do. And it is, I got too many on my scoreboard.
33, 31. Their scoreboard was off. So
that's
they
what
missed
got us
Hudson's
all
free throws.
off there. Yep, it is 33-31 Saints. There are 12 seconds to go in this one. 12 and a half. Our scoreboard doesn't do half seconds, so we're calling it 33-31. 12 seconds to go.
Assuming you're going to see a whole lot of Osage pressure here on the inbound pass. So they probably got a play where they break someone out and do a. Hopefully Hudson's not inbounding it. I don't think he can throw a ball overhand like that. So we'll see how this goes.
Physical limitations due to injury.
Don't tell the other team. If
Right.
Hudson's inbounding it.
Hopefully they're not listening right now on the bench.
They're not going to do a Hail Mary. But 12 seconds. There's still plenty of time, even with a Hail Mary. Just don't get it stolen away. But I'm sure Osage is going to put on a ton of pressure here. Try and get that ball back in a quick basket.
So here we go. Game comes down to this. Saints ball lead by 2. Inbound to Winia, and he is fouled. 9.5 seconds on the clock.
Winia has been doing great with his free throws tonight. I don't want to jinx it and talk about how great he's been doing, but I'm sure that was part of Saint Ansgar's plan. Let's go put it in Winia's hands for the foul that they knew was coming.
Yep. Good job. Good play design there to get him freed up. And like I said, get your best free throw shooter the basketball. He misses the first. Right on cue. Sorry, Colton. That's our fault.
That is our fault. That is our fault. What do we got to do? What do we got to say? We got to expect them to miss it here or something?
Right.
What do we got to say?
Right. You just make this one, and we'll take the last one.
Oof. How about a rebound? Nope.
Won't go, and the rebound doesn't go either. 5 seconds to go.
They're hoping for a 3.
2 seconds.
Oh, that's going to be tough. We saw a whistle, which Osage is going to want that half second back, I'm pretty sure.
And they are. Looks like they're going to get it. Timeout was called. They're going to put 2 seconds. I'm trying to listen to the referee. I believe I'm hearing 2 seconds put on the clock, which is, by the way, what we had on our clock. So we're going to say that must have been right. So 2 seconds on the clock, 33-31. Saints lead here. There are 2.2 seconds on the official clock. I'll start at 0.2 of a second late, so you'll be timed up perfectly.
That'll be just right.
So here we go. Osage will inbound on their end. Time to catch, come down, dribble, and shoot in 2 seconds, they tell me. Physics allows that. The home clock probably gives you another dribble, perhaps even. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. It happens in the college game. You see it happen. That home clock operators, just that finger doesn't go down as fast as you want it to if you're an away fan.
I can see that.
And, that's the benefit of playing at home.
It's probably true anywhere.
It
right?
is. It's true. Absolutely. It's true everywhere. That's why I like it. Ball going to get inbounded. 2 seconds to go. Game on the line. Timeout is called before the inbound. They were getting dangerously close to that 5 second call, so coach calls a timeout. Good timeout for him there.
That's just some good coaching. Here at the end of the game here, it's a bit of a chess match, right? We saw some good coaching by Logan Zipsy here to get the ball into Colton Winnie's hands, who's been pretty sure-handed. Sorry, Colton, our fault that those free throws didn't go. The Osage coach wisely calls timeout right there. What do you got there?
We're getting some more snaps or some more pictures in the unofficial chat, which would be our cell phones.
That's not
Joel Carlson's out there listening and happened to send his dad the screen capture of our close up there. So 2 seconds to go.
Joel.
Osage's going to inbound. They get it in this time. Get that 3 off. Won't go, and the Saints win it 33-31. The JJV Saints beat the Green Devils for their first JJV win of the season. We've talked about how they've gotten so much better and played better the last couple of weeks. It pays off here tonight in Osage with the victory.
Yes, it really does. And before we exit this broadcast, Joe, I'm sure you probably got some quick point stats. We don't have a whole lot for the JJV games regarding steals or assists or those things that you might find in the varsity game when we have some additional stat help. But real quick, I'm sure Joe's going to give us some.
Hudson made both his free throws. Is that accurate?
He did.
Yep, got it. So he had 16 on the night.
Wow.
He leads for the Saints.
Big night for Huddy.
Colton Winnie 8. Landon Hillman 6. Gavin Squire 2. And Gonzalez 2. So the Saints come away with an impressive victory here in Osage, 33-31. And by the way, I'm reminded, they beat Rockford in that very first game. It felt like it was a month and a half ago. It might not have been the first, maybe the second one, but I guess that it feels like it was that long, because it probably was. I think it was early December. Yeah. So this is their second victory, this JJV crew. I forgot one. I missed one in there. So.
Well, good. I'm glad you said that, because in my mind I was thinking, man, I was sure I would know if that was the first win. It feels like there was another one, and that does make sense.
Yep,
Rockford.
there was. So they beat
Rockford early, now this, and then so hey, next week. Or this week, I'm sorry. We're into this week already. This is Monday. On Tuesday, hey, great job of officiating, sir. We got Big E.
We have officials joining us here in the booth, looking for a microphone. They want to be interviewed, I'm sure. Oh, and there, he just skedaddled. There was like
I can't
smoke
believe it.
coming off of his feet as he left the booth area.
Big Ethan.
Big Ethan wanted no part of an on-radio interview. But he did a fantastic job tonight. Those young guys did a great job officiating this one.
So this week for the varsity, we've got tomorrow night, Tuesday. We will be in Nashua, but we will not be streaming from Nashua. Nashua has very strict rules. If you want to see the game, you need to buy a ticket and show up live. So please do that if you're able. Wednesday, there'll be, obviously, it's church night. So do your thing. Be in church. Be wherever you got to be. So take Wednesday and take a little breather from
A non-basketball day.
activity. A non-basketball day. Thursday, at home in Saint Ansgar, we will be making up the Central Springs game. That is a quad. We'll be broadcasting all 4 games starting at 4 p.m. Then the varsity games will start at 6:15 and 7:30-ish, girls then boys. And then Friday, the same schedule against West Fork, the West Fork in St. Ansgar Friday. If you can be there. Make some noise. Got some fun, exciting things going on during the game that can only be enjoyed while at the game. So
you're not going to want to miss this, trust me.
You don't want to miss it. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Saints victorious 33-31 versus Osage Green Devil, the boys' JJV game. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you Thursday night.